travel, budget, cars. Welcome to the life of P&K. Hey guys, welcome back to the life of P&K. This is a video I didn't want to make. You guys saw the little preview. I'm going to explain what that was and what the terrible noise that you guys heard, the little thud, what that was. But again, this is a video I didn't want to make. I was hoping this car is going to last a lot longer before it received its first boo-boo, but it is what it is. Just to summarize the story real quickly before I show you the damage, I was at a car wash. I was washing the car. Actually, I wasn't doing the washing. It was someone else doing the washing. It was a hand wash, so no machines, nothing like that. So don't worry about you paint fanatics. Nothing like that. The car was done. I went to check it out. It looked wonderful. But there was a point where the roof was not dry completely. It had like a bunch of spots. So I asked the person, the senior there doing that, to dry the roof. So they went to dry the roof. I didn't think anything about it. I have no idea. There was a red car parked next to my car as well. But I had no idea. And multiple days later, I found the damage on the car. Again, I have the FitCam X up front. So I went through it. I was wondering, where did this damage come from? And the only thing I could think of, because it had a little bit of red paint flake on the actual damage on the door, which I'm going to show you here in a bit. I went looking through the camera. I was thinking, okay, the only way this could happen, because I parked in the corner of my spot here, far away. No one can really hit it. So I was going through my mind. I was trying to figure out where it actually happened. And comes to find out, I remembered that at the car wash, there was a red car parked next to mine. So I used the FitCam X and I went through it and I was trying to listen. I kept on listening through the videos. I kind of narrow it down to the point, which is the clip you guys saw at the beginning of this video. I'm going to play it here again. And you can hear the loud thud. Obviously, the door, the sound comes from like this side. This is the driver's side. It comes from that side. So that's 100% where it happened. What I figured out is when the gentleman was drying the roof, he opened the door so he can step on the wheel and has like a little support and whatnot. So that's what happened. Let me show you the damage. I'm not super happy about it. The car has about 4,000 miles. It's almost nothing. I drive it daily. And also I'm going to show you in this video that I'm planning on actually repairing it. It might not look like anything major, but to me, seeing it every day, especially on the driver's side when I put my bag in for work and stuff like that, I see it every day and reminds me of that. It reminds me of the car's little boo-boo. So without delaying anymore, let me show you the actual damage. And again, guys, I apologize about the wind. It's still a little bit windy here in Miami, but let me show you. And it is right here. I'm not sure how well the camera shows it, but you see, it looks like a normal door ding, like a scratch where the door was open and it hit the other car's door. You can see the little bit of the red flaking here as well. But the main concern is, you see how this pinch right here, it's pinched. This is bowed out a little bit, so it hit right on the frame, and I'm not sure how well you guys can see. I can't tell on the camera. I'm not sure how well it shows, but you can see this little, like a finger. It's about this big as my index finger. It's like a dent. See, it's right here. I'm not sure how well it shows on the camera, but it's this right here. And this is why I'm getting it fixed. If it was like a normal, like a paint, scratch, stuff like that, I can use Dr. Color Chip, which I bought already. I was thinking, the first day I saw this, I didn't see the dent. But I was thinking, I can fix it myself, no big deal, I'll get over it. But with time, you can, actually, maybe you can see it here better. I'm not sure if it shows in the camera. I'll see when I'm editing the video. But you can see it, it's right there. To me, I want the dent fixed. I plan on having this car forever. This is one of the first cars that I really actually want to keep and just grow with it. Grow with it all, because I'm going to keep it for a long time. But I love this car and I want to keep it as pristine as possible. And this really kind of annoys me in a way, so I want to fix it. But with me wanting to fix it, it's also very expensive. You guys put down below in the comments, how much do you guys think this costs to fix on this brand new BMW X3? Just down below in the comments right now, just pause the video and put an amount. Let me know what that costs. Did you guys put down your guesses? Well, let me show you two estimates I got. I really want to get this fixed at a BMW shop. The dealership I bought this from is phenomenal. Their service shop is phenomenal as well. I want it to get fixed there. I want it to be fixed by BMW. But it's super pricey. So what I did is I went to BMW. I also went and got a different estimate. So let's go inside the car so we can talk, because it's a little bit hot here. I'm sweating. So let's go inside the car and I can show you. Here we are back in the car. He is not happy as well, even though he looks smiley. But here we are back in the car. Let's go over the estimates. The first one I'm going to go over is the actual outsourcing body shop. The guy was phenomenal over there. He explained everything and he gave me the best price he could do. So let's go over it. So here we are. This is the first estimate that I got. This was outside of BMW. You can see the total. It's $856.80. And here's what they would do. They'll do the door shell, the 3-stage paint, the belt, the molding, etc., the handle outside, the tail lamp assembly for refinish, the light quarter panel, the fuel door, etc., the flares, blah blah blah, the hazardous waste removal, and so on, car covers, etc. This is what they will do. This is their pricing. This is their labor hours, paint hours, and you can see down here they're charging about $55 an hour for body and paint labor. Paint supplies about $30 an hour, and so on, some miscellaneous charges to come up with this price. You might question why the rear lamps, this was not touched, and why the quarter panel. This is one thing I also had a question about, because the car is very new. Any good body shop would say they have to blend the paint. They have to paint the door and part of the quarter panel. They'll have to touch that up. The reason to do that is because the paint, even from the factory, the paint can have minor differences. So when the body shop does the work, they want the paint to blend when they do the fix. But to me, that's extra work. That's a panel, and this might be wrong. You guys can critique me down in the comments, but that's a panel. It's a healthy panel. The quarter panel is healthy. It should not be touched. The basic white paint that this car has on BMW, it should be very easy to match. And for a small dent like this, it shouldn't be too bad to match. This is the question I had at this specific body shop. For some reason, it didn't sit well with me. I kept going back and forth in my mind. Why would they do that? Like, why would they have to scrape the clear coat and so on? And then he also said that they're not going to paint the full quarter panel. They'll just blend it in. To me, what I'm thinking down the line or later at time with the Florida sun, that clear coat is going to start cracking or it's going to start changing colors because it's not the factory one. So that's why they want the rear quarter panel touched. But now, let me shock you with the BMW estimate. And here's the BMW estimate from pictures. That's kind of funny, actually. But here's what it says. The door shell, the belt molding, etc., the handle, the trim panel, and so on. There's a couple expensive things on the BMW body shop or collision repair place because they have to do specific things according to spec, which they're not included in the other place. This is the scanning. So they have to scan the car before they do the fix and after they do the fix. I asked to them why, and because it's a $100 charge each, I asked for them why is this necessary. They said because of the electronics and the sensors and stuff like that, they have to make sure the car is fully operational because of the driver assist and so on, which to me makes sense. They have to then maintain the battery and so on, so it keeps adding to the labor hour. And you guys can see right here, $1,243.88. It is very expensive. I would agree with you guys. You guys are probably thinking this is insane to have to pay this for like a little chip or a little dent like that. But as I said, I want everything done correctly. And to me, this, yes, it's a little bit extra, but also it's done correctly. It's done the correct way. You can see their actual labor hours are less. They're $6 less than the other shop. The point is this mechanical labor, which is this right here, which this is the most expensive part of $200. Honestly, if they didn't have to do the scan, it would have been closer to $1,000, which would be more in line with the other place. Now you guys might think I'm insane, and why am I thinking about paying this much for a little dent that could be fixed, or maybe I can touch it up and forget about it? As I said in the beginning of the video, I want to keep the car as clean, as pristine as possible for the longest time. I'm going to try to repair the car as much as I can. If it's like small repairs like this, anything above this is already kind of hitting my comfortable level of what I want to spend on a like small repair. Anything above that, I'll have to obviously maybe live with it. Hopefully the car never gets damaged for something like that. Or like a small scrape I would have fixed with Dr. Color Chip, not a big issue. But this, to me, the little dent has to be repaired. Another thing to mention before I finish this video is I did call the person cleaning my car. I also told them that I have camera footage, or more like a sound clip footage. I told them that. They said they didn't remember. They said they didn't do it. And by the way, in the video, if you guys notice, I'm wearing the same shirt, which is really funny. Like a week later, basically. But the guy said he did not remember. He didn't know, it was not him. So with all that being covered in the video, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think I should do. This is, again, I'm gonna be dropping off the car here in the next few days. I'm gonna be without it for a week, but then I'll make a kind of like a follow-up video of the fix and what I think of it, or if they did a good job or a poor job at BMW. I think they'll do a phenomenal job. The service there is phenomenal. I'm not gonna mention the businesses involved in this because there's no point. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Should I fix it? Should I not fix it? Would you guys pay this much? Would you guys go to the not BMW shop? There's many factors that came up to my decision, but let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys are new visiting, kind of want to see more about the BMW, please subscribe. There's many more videos to come, and I'll catch you guys later.